And on the screen. All right. So today's conditioning, we've got a real bummer for your bum. It's a 4-time workout, little chipper style. It's 3 movements in a sort of descending ladder, right? So we've got 60 sit-ups to start. Again, if you have an ab mat, you can do them butterflied. If you don't, you can go a little more straight leg sit-up. That's probably a little more comfortable. And then we've got 50 kettlebell or dumbbell, if you have dumbbell, deadlifts, then 40 weighted step-ups. Okay, again, if you have, a lot of people here did a little bit lighter for the step-ups, depending on what you have. So you could always do them unweighted too, right? So it's 60, 50, 40. And then we kind of bump back up for the sit-ups. So 50, 40, 30, sit-ups, kettlebell, deadlifts, weighted step-ups, and then 40, 30, 20, sit-ups, deadlifts, step-ups. Right, so those 3 movements, they're all decreasing by 10, always kind of starting with the higher number on these sit-ups, right? The accessory today, we've got some lying dumbbell pullovers, and you can use kettlebell or whatever weight you've got, and we'll kind of run through the movements next. Let's see. All right, so with our sit-ups, right, again, if you have an ab mat, tuck it against your bottom. Remember, the high side is what goes against your bottom. We go legs butterflied all the way back. Remember, try and sit up as far as you can, right? I like to tell people, more range of motion, the better. So don't just go to your toes or your heels. Try and reach as far as you can every sit up. Ideally, your shoulders, bare minimum, should be over your hips. Again, if you can, reach forward a little further, right? You can do straight leg sit-ups as well. Same thing, reach up as far as you can. Other subs we can do bicycle crunches. So there's going to be going to the opposite. If you're going to do these are going to be 2 for 1. So your first set instead of 60, you'd be doing 120, okay, back and forth. If we need a little more static hold, you can do, instead of the 60, 50, 40 sit-ups, we can do planks. So forearm or straight arm, you would do 20 seconds in your regular one, 20 seconds in a side, 20 seconds on the other side, right? So all 3, 20 seconds each, should be a minute of planking, and you do that instead of the sit-ups each time, right? Then we've got our kettlebell deadlift. So kettlebell between the feet, right? Remember, we want to keep that belly as tight as you can. Shoulders are pinned back, so just watch that we're not starting to let those shoulders drop forward. And then we're just standing nice and tall, right? So big thing with the kettlebell deadlift is that we keep it like a deadlift motion, hips go back as opposed to start squatting up and down, and those knees start to shoot really far forward, okay? Some options for that. If going down to the ground starts to load your back up a little bit too much, we can do kettlebell swings. So just Russian eye level swings, same number of reps. We also do good mornings. And so you hold that weight if you'd like. Again, belly tight, sit the hips back, stand nice and tall. Okay, and then we can do glute bridges. So weights on the hips, lifting up, coming back down. All right, last thing, we've got that weighted step up. So if you have a kettlebell, you can hold this however you want. You can front rack it, sit on your shoulder, goblet hold, suitcase sit. So find whatever way you want to hold that object. Step all the way up, stand nice and tall, and then we're alternating legs. Right, so your first set would be 40 reps. That means 20 on each leg. Right, if you've got a dumbbell, again, you can kind of sit it on there. Some people like the behind the head, so hold it however you want to hold that. First sub would be take away the weight. See if that's a little bit more manageable. Do step-ups that way. And if you're going to do without the weight, you're going to add a little high knee at the top. Okay. You can also do a forward lunge. So maybe stepping up bothers you. You could do a weighted forward stepping lunge. Again, just alternate each step. And then we can do hurdle steps Those are lateral. So lateral steps, these will be 2 for 1. So back and forth would be 1 rep. Okay.
Hey, Alan?
Yes.
Okay, question. So I have dumbbells. I don't have a kettlebell. So for both the deadlift and then the weighted step up, so for the deadlift, would it be 1 or should I use 2? And what weights do you honestly recommend? Because I have options.
I'll get back to that in a quick second. Okay.
Okay.
And let me just go over the accessory real quick. So last movement, the pullover. If you can do this on a box or just on the ground. So laying, you're gonna keep your arm nice and straight, reach all the way back, and then back up. Right? So you can do the same thing laying on the ground, just kind of whatever is most comfortable. Right? So coming back to your question, depends on your weight really. So if you have like lighter dumbbells, you can do 2. Just do them at your sides. That works. If you have like a really heavy one, you can just single hand it, do your deadlift that way. So 2 at the side, or you can 2-hand like a heavier one. Just kind of depends on what kind of weight you want to do.
Okay. When you say like heavier, what do you mean? Like
most people, females are probably in the like 35 to 55 range today on the deadlift.
Okay, with a single. Cool. Thanks.
Yep. Cool. All right. For warm up, we're gonna start with some press ups. So laying down on the ground. All right, we're gonna extend the chest up. So try and straighten those arms. Remember, we want to relax your glutes. So let your hips sink down. I personally like to twist at the top. You don't have to. We're gonna do 10 of those. It's ladies' hour at the 7 a.m. Should get Stina to coach. Come on, Stina. Once you've done your 10 press-ups, you can flip over. Jake's favorite, 2 breaths, something or others. So we're gonna do glute bridges, heels planted. We're gonna drive up through our heels, squeeze your glutes at the top. You're just gonna take 2 deep breaths and then back down. Right? So a little bit of a hold at the top. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes. Take those deep breaths, and then we're gonna lower down. 10 of those. Once you've done your 10, you can stand nice and tall. Next, we're going to do some Cossack Squats. So wide stance on these. All right, remember the side we're going to be squatting down towards, heel stays down, knees going to be tracking out over the toes. So sit down into it, come back up, switch sides, and do 10 total. It'll be 5 on each leg. Once you've done your Cossack Squats, you can bring those feet back in. And then we're going to do 10 forward stepping lunges. Right? So keep that chest nice and tall. Big step. Let that back knee just lightly touch the ground. Press back up, and we're alternating legs. Right? So again, 10 total. Be 5 on each leg. All right, next we're going with some good morning. So narrow stance of the feet. You can soften those knees a little. Belly nice and tight. We are hinging, right? So hips go back and go as low as you can without losing that good back position. and then stand nice and tall, right? Squeeze your glutes, lock your quads. So slow on the way down. Up, you can be a little more aggressive. 10 good mornings. All right, next we're going with some straight leg sit-ups. Yep, so down on the ground, legs out in front of you. And on the way back, just gonna tap the ground. As you come up, you're gonna reach as far forward as you can without bending your knees. 10 straight leg sit-ups. All right, next we're gonna do some deadlifts. So if you got that kettlebell or dumbbells, these are gonna be tempo. So remember, shoulders are pinned back, belly's nice and tight. We sit our hips back. On the way down, it's gonna be 3 to 5 seconds, right? So nice and slow down to the ground. Once you tap the ground, you can stand real quick. All right, so 10 deadlifts, 3 to 5 second descent. Maria, you're using a dumbbell? Katie is too, right? So just let it hang down. That way you're not going too low. So instead of horizontal, just let it kind of sit down that way. And just tap the ground. Saves you like 3-4 inches.
I was trying to decide if I should do 2 or 1. And if I
What's the weight on your dumbbells?
35, but I have 30s too.
You said 35?
Yeah.
Why don't you do 2 30s for the deadlift?
Okay.
And then like 135 for a step up.
Okay, I'll get the 30s. Okay.
Okay,
I mean, or just the 130. That's fine. 130. It's 5 pound difference.
35, 130. I have the 35 though.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll just.
If you have a strong deadlift, you could probably do the 235.
I know. I probably should.
But
Alan,
yeah, Vicky.
if we just use one, were you holding it with one hand or both?
Hold it with both. This way.
Okay. I'm also trying to figure out if it's easier to use 2 or 1. Like just from a.
It's more depending on the weight. If it's light, just do 2. And just hold them at your sides.
Like 20s or 25s?
Yeah, 20, 25s.
Okay. I'm going to swap them out. Cool.
After your deadlifts, we're going to do 10 weighted step ups. So now a good time to kind of test the weight you want to do. Also play around with how you want to hold it. You know, maybe try some goblet, try some on the shoulder. Maybe suitcase works better. So we're going to do 10 step ups, alternating legs, be 5 on each leg. And then lastly, we're going to do 10 more sit-ups. Add mat if you have them, otherwise you can go straight leg again. Got synchronized step-ups going on. Jazzercise style. I like it. Good. So 10 step-ups and then 10 sit-ups. Then take some time if you got to grab up some other weights. We need some talk about subs modifications. We can do that as well.
Alan, should we be using the same weight for both movements?
You don't have to. I think it's ideal just because it's less equipment, but most people are a little heavier on the deadlift, a little lighter on the step up. That's okay, especially if you have this stuff.
Yeah, my that didn't feel so good with my knee, so I'll go a dumbbell. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yep. Katie, when you're going down that deadlift, so right about here, instead of like hinging more, just drop your butt, bend your knees a little bit. Yep, there you go. We got 5 people and we got 2 Katies.
Alan, you can see what I'm doing, right? Where I have the camera? Like, no.
Yeah. Lower
Yeah.
would probably be a little better. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'll apologize to everyone now. I'm going to be forever because of the sit-ups. They're going to take me forever.
That's okay. They take me forever too.
I'm going to put you on mute.
Sit-ups are one of those things that like some people just have the ability to go ridiculously fast on them, and other people like myself don't. That's okay. Okay. All right. Anyone need another minute or so? Okie doke. So starting with 60 sit-ups, then 50 deadlifts, and then 40 step-ups. And everything starts to decrease. All right, everyone looks good. Look at that cushion. Little pillow. Is that for your head or for your sit-ups? Take a little nap. Getting creative. I like it. If that, for future reference, if that feels like it's too high, if you just take like a beach towel, you just, roll it up full of it. That usually fits a little better.
It's like very mushy, so I think I'm okay.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Everyone looks good to go. So we got 60 sit-ups. And we're going in 10. On 3, 2, 1, yo. Glare right on the screen. Nice, guys. Remember, use those arms, fling them up. Terrible. And remember, we're trying to sit up as far as you can each rep. There we go. Nice job, ladies. Breathe each rep. Try and find a pace you can keep moving at. Good job, ladies. Nice work. Moving through 60. And we've got 50 deadlifts. Nice, Sarah. Nice, Sarah. The deadlifts. Nice work, Katie. Nice, Vicky. Vicky, just drop your hips down a little more on the way down. Just kind of bend those knees. A little more. Bend your knees a little more on the way down, Vicky. There you go. Yep. Nice, Katie. Good, Maria. Great work, ladies. Remember, when you're coming up, think squeeze your glutes, lock your quads, press those heels into the ground. Especially if you feel like you're starting to feel in your back a bit. There you go, Sarah. Nice. Okay, and once we've done our 50 deadlifts, we've got 40 step-ups. Nice job, ladies. Nice work. Find rhythm on those step-ups. Great job. Remember those 40 step-ups. Alternating, it's going to be 20 on each side. Don't 2-for-1 it. Nice, Maria. Nice, Katie. Good job, Vicky. Good job, Sarah. Nice work. Remember that second set of sit-ups, we are doing 50. And then it goes 40 and 30 for the deadlifts and step-ups. Awesome job, ladies. Nice, Vicky. Nice job, ladies. Working through those 50. Come on, Maria. Nice, Katie. There you go, Sarah. Nice job, Vicky. Our second time on deadlifts. We are working through 40 deadlifts. Nice. Maria, bring those feet in a little bit. Yeah, I know it's a little awkward. Nice, Katie. Swing those arms hard on the sit-ups. Good. Katie V, just watch on the on your deadlifts. Don't arch back too much at the top. Just think, yeah, just think like squeeze your glutes, stand real tall. Yeah, good. Nice, Sarah, good. I'm trying to stay nice and tall at the top. There you go. Great job, Vicky. Nice, Katie. Good, Vicky. 40 deadlifts. Nice, Maria. Nice job, ladies. Good. Again, second set of step-ups, 30. And our last time through goes 40 sit-ups, 30 deadlifts, and 20 step-ups. Keeping track of numbers, right? It's the hardest part. You're muted. I still know what you're talking about, Maria. Nice, Vicky. Good deadlifts. Great work, guys. Ladies. Good. And Katie, don't forget to alternate legs that you step up with. Like, why is my right leg so sore? Nice, Vicky. Good step ups. Nice, Sarah. The last set of sit-ups is 40. We got 30 deadlifts. And then 20 step ups. Nice, Katie. Good deadlifts. You got Maria. Come on. Good job, Vicky. There you go. Nice, Sarah. Nice, Katie. There you go, Vicky. Good job, Maria. Nice, Sarah. What's up, Katie? Nice, Maria. Good job, Vicky. Nice work, Katie. There you go. Fling those arms up hard. Nice. Nice job, ladies. Nice, Katie. Good, Vicky. Good deadlifts. We got 30 deadlifts. And then we got our last 20 step ups. Nice job, ladies. Way to keep moving. There you go, Katie. Yeah, switch legs. Here you go, Vicky. 20 step-ups, got it. Good job. Nice, Katie. Nice, Vicky. Good pace. There you go. Nice. Awesome. Good job, ladies. So again, the accessory, we got 5 sets of 10. It's the lying pullover. You can do them on a box or a bench. You can also just do it on the ground. Right, if you can do it on the ground, right, arms straight up overhead. Again, hold the dumbbell however you feel is safest. And then we go all the way back as far as you can and pull back up, okay? Ideally, you are trying to keep your arms as straight as you can for this, all the way back and up. If you find that they're bending, usually that means the weight's probably a little bit too heavy, right? So if you have the option, go a little bit lighter. If you find that you're starting to like bend those elbows a lot. Good for the lats. Nice job. Bye, Sarah.